Hey everyone, it is Habo High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be talking about the 300 million download celebration LR AGL transforming Gohan. And we're going to be doing a full breakdown, some team builds. We had some early information. I also did a speculation video prior to this, but now we have all the data. So we're going to fully break this down. With that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. Let's go ahead and jump into this here. The card art here is the SSR art on the left hand side. I really like it. It still has that nice cool yellow glow, just like the OG LR Gohan, the int one there. So you're going to need 35 new medals on the brand new Gohan event there, and then he TURs on the right hand side there. The TUR art kind of looks a little, a little goofy there. I think they could have cleaned that up a little bit, but that's fine. And you're gonna need another 35 of the new Gohan medals, and then the OG horrific Cell games, you need another 35 medals to LR. So now we go into the LR Gohan here. So here's the LR Gohan. It is the Awakened True Power Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. He then of course transforms into Super Saiyan 2. We'll talk about that in a second. So he is a Super AGL type. Leader skill is a brand new category in Kamehameha. It is a +3 to ki, HP 130, attack and defense 170. So a very, very strong leader skill. Or a secondary leader skill, Super AGL, ki +3, HP, attack and defense 120. Super attack, Raging Masenko, Chao Marasaku. I can't even say that right, but in the 18 ki with the Chao Marisaku. I don't know how to say that right. So the 12 key is raises defense, which is a 30% boost and causes colossal damage to the enemy, and it is the Kaioken mechanic where it's just ongoing infinite raising of defense, which is very, very strong. And then the 18 key is raises defense 30% and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Passive skill is Bloating Anger. So this unit here, the passive is already very, very strong. So pre-transformation, this unit here, it's gonna do just fine. Attack and defense 100%, and an additional key +1 a key, and 10% at the start of each turn, up to +5 to key, and then attack and defense up to 70%. So basically after 5 turns you'll have max key, and then 7 turns you'll have max attack and defense, which is 170%. So you really don't need to awaken, you just need to kind of wait until this guy just gets stronger and stronger, and then his defense continues to increase and increase. So very, very great unit. However, there is an active skill, and it is a transformation, but there's a lot of restrictions to it. Super Saiyan 2 is awakens can be activated. HP is 58% or less with Android 16. So if you have an Android 16 on the team and your HP is 58% or less, you can go ahead and activate the transformation. Or so this is kind of the interesting piece. If you don't have Android 16, when HP is 58% or less with an existing Android's category ally or enemy starting from the 5th turn, you can do the active skill. So I hate that whole 5th turn dynamic. Once again, reminiscent to LR Super Vegito and LR Gogeta. But if you do want to wait that out, this unit's going to just get stronger and stronger, and then when you transform, it actually provides additional buff to the transformation as well. So anyway, I think that's still kind of beneficial to maybe wait for the 5th turn, but I think a lot of people are just going to run the Android 16. Now the link skills, the nice thing about the link skills, it won't change at transformation, which is good. So it's Super Saiyan, same warrior race, Kamehameha, prepare for battle, Golden Warrior, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. A really great value to this unit here is the category. It is Hybrid Saiyans, Full Power, Transformation Boost, Goku's Family, Youth, Super Saiyan, which is JP only, Android Saga and Cell Saga, and Kamehameha. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 on global at this point in time because we don't have Super Saiyan yet. But man, that's huge value. Just like I kind of talked about the Cell, you're getting this unit, and you want to get this unit because it's going to be able to buff up a lot of other teams as well. So as well as running this Kamehameha team. So stats are actually very good. HP 23,000, attack 21, and then 12,500 for defense. And that defense is just going to raise up stronger and stronger. So ultimately, when you look at this unit pre-transformation, it is highly better than Cell in my opinion. I think after transformation you can kind of, you know, pick and choose, but pre-transformation this unit is great. It's a LR unit, and if you just took the active skill out, this still would be a really good unit. So, but it does have this active skill and it does awaken, so this is what it looks like. Here is the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Super attack changes to Gohan explodes, and then Father Son Kamehameha. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn only, so you don't get the defensive Kaioken mechanic, but you do keep the previous stat increase from there, and then causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then greatly raises attack to attack and defense on the 18 key, and then causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So here's where it changes tremendously in the passive skill. Once you transform, you lose your 100% buff. So I believe you keep the so let's go back here. I believe you keep the each turn increase, but the attack and defense that goes away. However, you're going to get a 20% to attack and defense per key sphere obtained. So if you got 10 key spheres, you're 200%. An additional +1 a key sphere, and randomly changes key spheres to rainbow key spheres. So that +1 is basically the LR int Gohan, so that's a huge advantage there. And then oh yeah, I'm sorry, it randomly changes certain types to rainbow key sphere when facing 1 enemy only, and then launches additional super attack when facing multiple enemies, which is nice, and then plus an additional 59% when performing an ultra super attack and your team has Super Saiyan Goku on the attack same turn. That's a very tough thing to have. Now there are rumors that the Super Saiyan Goku that's going to be giving out possibly as an instant transmission Goku, that's going to be the new LR coming out in part 2, and that would make sense because there's really some limitations when it comes to Super Saiyan Goku. I'll show you the kind of the options you have in a bit. Link skills don't change, which is great, and then categories, everything else stays the same. So the passive skill does change a bit, and I really actually like the other one, but this one of course is a nuking dynamic where you can get, you know, if you got 10 key, man, that 200% to attack is crazy, and then of course the extra 59%. But once again, the requirements to transform and to awaken is a little bit difficult. So but all in all, I think this is a great unit and definitely worth the pull. So let's talk about some teams here, and I said this initially back in the speculation video, but yes, this team is going to be the only team that's ever been able to do this, and that is run an entire Dokkan Festival LR exclusive team here on the Kamehameha category. So yes, you're looking at all 6 Dokkan Festival LRs, right? You have or actually no, I'm sorry, you're missing one. You're missing the strength one in Vegeta. Apologize, Vegeta. So you're looking at 6 out of the 7 Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs, and you have the current Gohan, you have the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you have Super Gogeta, Gobros, and then you have the new Cell. So yeah, very interesting team. It's gonna be fun to use, and talk about 5-turn dynamic and under a certain percentage. If you're gonna run this team and you're gonna wait those 5 turns, you're gonna transform Super Vegito, you're gonna transform Gogeta, you're also gonna transform Gohan. So you have 3 transformations if you're under the 5th turn there, and then as long as you have this Cell on the team, yeah, that's a pretty invincible team at that point in time, because the same complaints happen with Super Vegito and Gogeta is it will never transform, but if you do, they're just OP units, and they still are, man. If they transform, they're incredible. So this can possibly be the best team that you can run on global, and we'll see on my best teams video in September. Definitely check that out when you get a chance. So alright, so let's go ahead and move on to some other options here. If you don't have those units, guess what? Since it is the Super Type AGL, guess what? You can run Kalen Khalifa on this team here. So just know that is an alt that you can use. But you're only getting 120% buff, but that is a broken unit. We all know that. So the other alts are actually pretty good. You have some Gohans. You have a nice over to flash combos here. You can use Super Saiyan 3 LR3 Ku, which is over in the flash with Vegito Blue, and those two individuals just hit incredibly hard. So if you don't really care about defense and you just want to go ahead and rock and roll and just do a lot of damage, that you can run there. And then a UI Goku also has a transformation ability there. I believe that's also 50%. So hey, we get in that whole 50% range. So you can do like a 50% transformation team, which I should have built, and just get yourself down to 50% as soon as you can. So yeah, that's basically the alts that you can kind of use. There's quite a bit more. I just kind of went with some basic alts that would fit better on these teams here. So another thing you can do is you can just focus on the transformation in it itself, and then also make sure you get that 59% boost. So you're gonna bring this this int Android 16. The reason why you want to bring this one and not the tech one, doesn't have the extra bonus buffs that this unit actually provides. So if Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Super Saiyan Gohan is on, I can't even get this locked up again. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it there. So if this unit here is with that Gohan, it's gonna give additional 50% increase on it to attack, which is really, really good. And then, of course, if you have a transforming, or if you have a Super Saiyan Goku, which this one here transforms into transforming Goku, into Super Saiyan Goku, then actually it works out really well. That's on JP only though, and the rest here, these units here, I don't know. So here's the thing with transforming Goku here. If you're like 5th turn here, you're gonna be at maybe Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan 3. Will you transform? I'm not sure on that. So this one here is kind of a question mark. And then if you have EZA, the Super Saiyan Goku, that's actually pretty good. EZA, Father Kamehameha. And then this is free to play here, so everyone should have a Yardrat Super Saiyan Goku and put that on the team there. So if you want that transformation, 59%, and maybe run Gohan on both main rotations, you might want to end up running a team something of this nature. Kind of messy, but it will kind of work out. So the other team you can kind of run is if you want to run a kind of double support unit. Like I said, this unit here, you want to make sure you want to transform, but then you can also run as a double support. You can run also Tora. He is going to be super AGL, so it doesn't get the full buff on there. You can run the young adult teen Gohan, 35%, no ki boost, or then Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. I can't even talk there. Oh, one person I forgot to put on here is the Xeno Goku. So Xeno Goku actually works fine too. So if you're running a Goku's family, but in this case it kind of won't work. So anyway, that's some support units you can run. I just kind of lost my train of thought there. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the last one here. And I think this is probably the team that most people will actually end up running if they have all these units here. I think LR, Super Vegito, and Gogeta on the same rotation is phenomenal. So I think we're just going to definitely keep that. And then probably run Gohan and EZA Gohan, and then have Goku as a floater. So that's a heck of a floater, Super Saiyan 4 Goku as floating around there. And this one here, once you'll get hit and your HP runs a little bit lower, you're gonna slot that in with the Gohan as well. So anyway, those are some options you can have. Of course, this isn't a definitive team building video. I'll be doing some more testing when I pull this unit here. But once again, a huge value in both of these LRs, and LR Cell and LR Gohan, is the amount of categories it's using. So of course it has Kamehameha, but Youth, Full Power, Android Saga, and this one here is Super Saiyan. You're able to run the EZA Gohan when he EZAs, when he comes out there, and that's going to be a perfect linking buddies there. If you're running Goku's family, or just linking with Goku's family, of course Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be great. And in transformation boost, you can even run Gogeta. That will link up fairly well with because he has Golden Warrior and he has Prepare for Battle. So those are the two key links that Gohan does have. So yeah, those are some options on the categories, and when you're doing some team builds, you want to link these units up if you're on those category teams in there. But I think that's the huge value. We're missing that point on both of these units here. Gohan and Cell, they both provide a lot of options when it comes to other teams, not necessarily their own team, but Kamehameha team, I think, is much better than the Android and Cell Saga. So anyway, that is the breakdown with some team builds. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that and got some information out of that. I can't wait to pull for this unit here, and on global for sure I have to get this because I'm continuing to have all the global all the LRs on my global account. On JP we'll see the RNG luck over there, but definitely good luck to everyone that's going to be pulling for Gohan. I think majority will be pulling for Gohan. I think it's a better unit overall, and leader skill and availability on other teams. But yeah, it's up to you. I would recommend you summon for both. I think there's going to be some pretty decent sales and some step ups for these banners here. But yeah, good luck to everyone for the 300 million download celebration banners. And if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.